Welcome to Mindful Confidence, where true self-confidence begins from within. We're dedicated to helping you harness the power of mindfulness and meditation to develop a deep, unshakable belief in yourself. Through guided practices, insightful tips, and practical techniques, we'll explore how to quiet the noise of self-doubt, embrace your authentic self, and cultivate resilience. Whether you're new to meditation or on a journey to deepen your practice, this channel is your space to grow, reconnect, and step into a more confident, peaceful you. Join us, and let's embark on this transformative path together. In this video, we dive deep into the wisdom of Buddhism, exploring 18 powerful Zen lessons designed to help you command respect, foster inner peace, and cultivate true confidence. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to naturally attract respect, while others struggle to be heard or valued? The answer lies in these timeless Buddhist principles that shape not just how we live, but how others respond to us. Before we dive in, make sure to hit the subscribe button and like this video to stay connected with more life-changing insights. And don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss out on new uploads that will help you live a more meaningful, balanced life. Buddhism, one of the world's oldest and most profound spiritual traditions. Rich in wisdom and teachings that can guide us along the way to becoming better individuals and earning the respect of those around us, in this video, we will discuss 18 invaluable lessons from the teachings of Buddhism that will help inspire you to develop qualities that command respect, inspire compassion, and foster inner peace. These lessons are not just for Buddhists, they're for anybody looking for personal development, harmony, and respect in their lives. In this video, we are going to explore each of these lessons, breaking them down and demonstrating how they can apply to your daily life. The teachings of Buddhism are known for simplicity, but profound depth, making them accessible and relevant from all walks of life. Practicing Buddhism is based on this principle, which is not only the most fundamental principle, but also the key to change our life. The practice of mindfulness involves paying attention to the present moment in real time, as well as to your thoughts, feelings, and surroundings, without forming any opinions or judgments about any of these aspects. Accepting the here and now in its current state is the process of letting go of the past and the regrets that it carries, as well as the fears that are associated with the future. One has the opportunity to acquire a profound insight, not just of themselves, but also of the world that surrounds them when they engage in the practice of mindfulness. It is feasible for us to behave in a more thoughtful manner as a consequence of this increased awareness. Those who followed Buddha were given this teaching as a gift from him. Respecting yourself is the first step toward earning the respect of others. In the end, you will be respected by other people if you make better decisions, respond appropriately to a situation with greater insight and compassion, and eventually respect yourself. Mindfulness is the step towards self-respect. Incorporate mindfulness into your life. Mindfulness involves meditation. Regular meditation practice helps train the mind to be present, calm, and focused. It's a way of developing self-awareness and understanding how your mind works. By constantly meditating on it, you will be more responsive to stress and calmness. Mindful breathing. Paying attention to your breath is the easiest way to develop mindfulness for everyday life. Take a break for a few minutes and breathe deeply, and tune into your breath. This exercise will enable you to remain focused and hence reduce stress in trying. Times mindful walk. Walking the way you walk. Pay attention to each step, the feeling of your feet touching the earth, and the movement of your body in ways that can take a mundane. Not only does this make meal times more enjoyable for you, but it also enhances the overall experience of eating for you. This is an extra advantages but also leads you into the present moment. As you make mindfulness a regular part of your life, you will find that you're becoming better self-aware, present, and more in control of your reactions to most circumstances. As you develop this inner awareness, others will see changes in your attitude, and the respect they have for you will grow. 2 teachings of compassion. The second teaching from Buddhism that would profoundly alter your journey to being respected by all is compassion. Buddhism teaches us that compassion is at the core of human relationships and is a resourceful antidote for setting up harmony and respect in our relational dealings with others. Compassion involves the ability to notice the pain in others and is driven to ameliorate it. Compassion is about showing kindness, sympathy, and a helping hand to those who hurt or are in pain. In Buddhism, compassion forms the foundation of the path to enlightenment and is believed that by practicing compassion, one can attain a state of genuine respect for others. To cultivate compassion in your life, consider these steps. Self-compassion. Before extending compassion to others, it's essential to be compassionate towards yourself. Acknowledge your suffering and treat yourself with kindness and understanding. This self-compassion will provide a strong foundation for extending compassion to others. Empathy. Put yourself in other people's shoes and try to imagine and feel what they go through in their lives. You are able to connect with other people in a fundamental sense, which is evidence that you truly care about other people. This is because you have a high level of empathy, which allows you to accomplish this. Performing acts of kindness. Even the most insignificant acts of kindness can have a tremendous impact on the amount of respect that is accomplished. Make an offer to help someone who is struggling if you know someone who is going through a difficult time. The act of being thoughtful is often remembered and praised, regardless of whether the person in question is a member of a family or a complete stranger. Listening attentively to what another person is saying and actively listening to what they are saying are both included in this term. They are aware that their voices are being heard and that they are being comprehended. It is possible for a speaker to impart a large quantity of information simply by being present and listening to it. Take a moment here and let us know in the comments, how has your ego gotten in the way of your relationships? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Buddhism teaches forgiveness and making amends for past hurts. By doing so, you not only free yourself, but also show respect to the humanness of others. Living. Compassion creates a climate of understanding and respect. Humans are inherently drawn to others who embody genuine care and compassion through demonstrating these qualities. You will find that respect and admiration are intrinsically part of your relationship with others. 3 lessons of impermanence. Buddhism teaches us about everything is impermanent, nothing is static. Everything is a change. At the same time as it is freeing, it is also humiliating to arrive at this decision. When we have a better grasp of the transience of life, we are better able to let go of attachments, concerns, and anxieties, which eventually results in a more profound sense of inner peace and respect for ourselves. To apply the lesson of impermanence into your life, let go of attachments. Many of our woes are founded on our attachments to other people, possessions, and outcomes. By acknowledge that impermanence is something of those things, we can let go of our grip on them and find freedom from suffering. Embrace change. Rather than fearing change, accept it as a natural part of life. When we learn to change elegantly, we find peace and earn respect. Respect for our resiliency and flexibility. Live in the present. The impermanence of life reminds us to appreciate the moment. When we focus on what is happening right now, we can fully involve ourselves in life and find greater contentment. Learn from impermanence. Reflect on the impermanence of life and gain some deeper insight into who you are in the world around. This can lead to wisdom and a sense of humility, both of which garner respect from others. by embracing the lesson of impermanence. You can learn to let go of the need for control and perfection. This sense of inner peace and humility will naturally demand respect from those who see you as a steady and grounded presence in their lives. 4 lessons of non-attachment. Non-attachment is yet another of Buddhism's core teachings that leads to gaining respect from others. This lesson is quite closely related to impermanence, but shines a focus on the fact that suffering exists because of our attachments and cravings. Non-attachment prompts one to free themselves from the dependency on external validation and material possessions, so that inner contentment can take residence. Non-attachment. To practice non-attachment, detach from outcomes rather than fixating related to specific outcomes or expectations. Focus on the energy you bring to your actions. This enables you to find fulfillment in the process rather than just in outcomes. Let go of material possessions while it's not possible to get rid of all your belongings. Consider what really adds value to your life. By releasing material attachment, you can feel freedom and lightness, that is. Others let go of needing approval, find self-acceptance, instead of on anything in this life. To determine your worth, you define yourself when you no longer need to look for art. Such an attitude is not only respected by others, but also leads to greater inner peace. Non-attachment is a powerful lesson that lets you live more freely and authentically when you are not driven by external validations and desires. You exude an aura of self-assurance and dignity, which is quite appealing. 5 lessons of right speech. The way we communicate has a tremendous impact on the way we are perceived by others. Buddhism emphasizes greatly right speech, placing prime emphasis on words that are honest, noble, and useful. Through training in the art of right speech, you can earn the confidence of people around you because others will treat you as a person, responsible and thoughtful. Communicator to speak in right speech, reflect on the following. Always tell the truth. Honesty is a cornerstone of respect. When others can believe in what you say, they will be more apt to respect and trust your sweetness. Select your words carefully and speak with a soft sympathy. Avoid hurtful or offensive language. By speaking with a gentle and tender voice, you help to build respect and goodwill. Helpful speech ensure that your words will prove to be for good, concerning others. Avoid gossip, slander, or inflammatory speech. Instead, provide counsel, comfort, and encouragement to those who need it. Mindful silence. The quietest words are sometimes the most respectful. Is silence. Mind your moment to let others do the talking. Respect others, thinking, and giving them room to express themselves. Think before you speak. Take time to weigh whether your words will be helpful in a given conversation. Thoughtful words lead to respectful words, which people appreciate about others. Practicing the right talk not only brings you good reputation, but also cause troubles. Harmonious and respectful relationships with people around you. Your words are a source of encouragement and motivation for others to be alike as well. 6 teachings of patience. Patience is considered a great virtue and is a highly regarded practice in Buddhism. The doctrine of Buddhism teaches how necessary it is to be patient in the face of problems and struggles of life. Patience is one of the most important qualities that can win the respect of others through showing that you can maintain staying calm, composed, and understanding even when things are getting a little tough. To apply the lesson on patience in real life, accept life's challenges, know that life will always offer obstacles, and things won't be smooth as you thought. Be willing to learn from setbacks like that. Take a deep breath and keep your cool when the frustration hits you. A calm and patient disposition is greatly admired by the people towards you. Practice tolerance. Tolerance is understanding, and tolerance for the differences between other people through their respective diversity, as well as difference in opinion. Foster a sense of oneness and respect. Learn to let go. Sometimes patience involves letting go on particular situations or people who are no longer beneficial to your well-being. This act of others respects self-care that they see your dedication to your growth and happiness, having patience and having inner strength. You may inspire and command respect from other people while they are going through their own challenging times if you develop your inner fortitude and resiliency on a regular basis. By embracing patience, you are not only growing in your well-being, but also commanding respect from people who see you navigate the tests of life with grace and equanimity. But hold on. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on our fantastic content. 7 Lessons of Gratitude. Gratitude is a powerful lesson from Buddhism that can transform your life and earn the respect of those around you. It involves acknowledging and appreciating the blessings and opportunities in your life, no matter how small they may seem, to incorporate gratitude into your life. Start a gratitude journal, indicate a few minutes each day to write down things you're grateful for. This practice helps you, keeps the focus on the positive aspects of your life, and fosters an attitude of thankfulness. Express your gratitude. Do not keep your feelings of appreciation to yourself. Tell the people you care about how much you value them and the things they do for you. Focus on the present. Pay attention to the beauty and goodness in each moment by living in the present and appreciate what you have. You send out such a feeling of contentment that's respected by others. The principles of mindful consumption. Be mindful of your consumption patterns and how they are impacting the world. Consuming mindfully, whether it's food products or media, leads to greater respect for the environment and for other cultures. Give back. One of the strongest things giving to others shows gratitude. Not only does this help one feel grateful for the things that have been given upon them, but it also instills a sense of respect for generosity and empathy in the recipient. The cultivation of an attitude of appreciation leads to a change in one's outlook on life, due to the fact that they will be able to notice your positive attitude and the generosity that you exhibit. It is practically unavoidable that the people around you will show you respect and appreciation if you keep an attitude of thankfulness all the time. Consequently, it leads to improved self-awareness and knowledge of one's ideas, behaviors, and motivations. Self-reflection is a highly important practice in Buddhism, and it is incorporated into this practice. A total of 8 lessons on introspection are included in the conclusion of even the instrumental music of the Beatles. Changes of a significant nature might be brought about in your life when you take the initiative. Individuals who notice your commitment to personal improvement are likely to respect you as a result of this. Journal writing is one of the possibilities that could be presented to you in order to learn how to include self-reflection into your life on a daily basis. Journal writing allows for the analysis of thoughts and feelings, and it is one of the journal writing options. Taking the time to reflect on oneself and learn more about oneself can be facilitated with the assistance of this device. You should make it a point to aggressively seek the feedback of other people so that you can improve your actions and behavior. You should make an effort to obtain comments from other people. You will not be able to acquire knowledge that will assist you in bettering yourself until you are exposed to this outside perspective. It is important to always ask yourself why you are doing anything and to evaluate your motives before either making a decision or taking an action. It will be much simpler for you to make an effort to align your activities with the principles that you respect if you are aware of the motivations that drive you. Learning from your mistakes is a better option than wallowing in self-pity over your shortcomings. The manner that you handle things, which involves humility and a dedication to self-improvement, is worthy of respect, and you earn it. You should view your mistakes and your efforts to reform as chances for personal development once you are able to acknowledge and accept responsibility for them. You should figure out what your values are and establish specific goals for yourself. In this, you give direction and a sense of purpose that is respected by those who perceive your efforts towards personal growth. Self-reflecting is a profoundly personal process which may bring great personal change. By embracing this, you are demonstrating your commitment to self-improvement and self-awareness, earning the respect of those who recognize your dedication. 9 lessons of humility. Humility is a virtue revered in Buddhism and a quality that can command respect from others. Humble individuals are perceived as approachable, down to earth, and easy to work with. They acknowledge their limitations and imperfections, while recognizing the strengths and contributions of others. To embrace humility in your life, acknowledge your limitations. Recognize that you're not perfect and that you err like anybody else. This confession of weakness is honored by those who believe in your genuineness. Credit the efforts and accomplishments of the people around you. Listen and really have an interest in the stories and life of others through valuing their input. You sustain respect, and good we be of service. Offer your assistance and support to those in need without expecting anything in return. Humble acts of service are dearly respected by those you are able to assist. Share your knowledge when you are knowledgeable in something. Be open to share what you know with others. This selflessness is considered a form of humility. Humility is not about demeaning your value, but acknowledging that every human being forms part of a greater whole. By showing humility, you help others respect and relate to you because of you. Open to cooperation and graciously recognizing the work of others. 10 principles of right livelihood. The last principle Buddhism may teach you to win people's respect is that of right livelihood. This teaching aims on the power of your choices in your work and career, that you align your livelihood with your values and principles. You gain respect from those who see your commitment to living ethically, to put into practice right livelihood. Choose a career whose purpose or goals are aligned with your values. Seek work that is grounded in your ethical beliefs and passions. When your career is a reflection of your values, that's respected as a genuine and authentic pursuit. Avoid harmful industries. Refrain from engaging in or supporting industries that cause harm to people, animals, or the environment by making conscientious choices. You demonstrate your commitment to a more ethical and sustainable world. Be ethical in your dealings. Conduct yourself with honesty and integrity in your professional life. Ethical behavior is deeply respected by colleagues, clients, and are seeking work-life balance. Make your well-being and relationships equal with your career. When you achieve that state of balance, it is considered a smart and considerate way of living. Give back through your work. Make a difference in the betterment of society through your work, whether that is volunteerism or being a force for positive change within your industry. These are things that carry a great deal of respect by others. Right. Livelihood is an all-inclusive way of life that transcends your profession. It includes ethical choices, lifestyle, and the goodness you can positively make to the world. By aligning with this lesson, you inspire respect, not just by your career, but with your devotion to making the world a better place. By entwining those lessons into the tapestry of your being, you can build a harmonious and fulfilling life that obviously inspires the respect of others. Let's take a moment to explore the threads of interconnectedness between these lessons and see how they might work together to enrich your path. Mindfulness provides you with the basis on which you construct your comprehension of the world and of yourself. It allows you to run the race of life, with its obstacles and triumphs, with equanimity. As you practice mindfulness intensely, you become sensitive to the pain of others, which of course manifests into compassion. Compassion is a natural result of mindfulness, since as you deeply and widely experience the interconnectedness of all beings, you naturally empathize and sympathize with the human, living being's struggles and glories. When compassion is nurtured, you find it easier to let go of the desire for attachment. You realize the impermanence of life leads you not to cling to material belongings, outcomes, or even your pride. Futile. The quality of your communication has a deep impact on the extent of your relations and respect received from people. Practicing right speech. The patience is required to select words rather than reaction. You think, reflect, and then imagine how it'll touch the people whom you are communicating with. A virtue which fosters right speech. When you're patient, you prevent rash or unkind words, and you make the space for prudent and thoughtful speech. A combination of right speech and patience establishes a noble and peaceful ambiance in your interactions. Gratitude is an exercise that makes you more appreciative of the good things that happen in life and develops humility. As you begin to count your blessings, you also begin to notice that you need to reflect on yourself. You learn that you have much to be thankful for, and this gratitude encourages you to look into your thoughts, actions, and the impact that you have upon the world. You can add an additional layer of depth to your practice of thanksgiving by engaging in the process of self-reflection. On the other hand, it enables you to broaden your understanding of the ways in which you can have a positive influence on the lives of other people and on the world as a whole. Gratitude and self-reflection together inspire you to live authentically and humbly, thereby commanding respect before those who see that you are real and warm. With heart, humility is closely related to right livelihood. When a person approaches their work with humility, they acknowledge their part in the grand scheme of life and work harmoniously with others. An attitude comes naturally into professional life. Right livelihood is made ethical and meaningful by choices in your career and lifestyle. When your career aligns with your values and principles, it's easier to approach your work with humility, recognizing that every occupation plays a role in the larger fabric of society. This alignment fosters respect for your commitment to ethical living. As you can see, these 10 Buddhist lessons are not just a collection of individual concepts, but an interconnected web of principles that will guide you on the path of living a much more mindful, compassionate, and reverent life through the application of these teachings in your daily life. You are not only to change yourself, you brighten the environment of others by spreading positive energy and inspiration as you seek to gain others' respect. Know that this is an effect, not a cause. Be not laser-focused solely on gaining respect, rather to live a life that is in alignment with your values and principles, as respect will inevitably follow in the footsteps of being the best that you can be, and that alone is a grand achievement. Due to the fact that practice is the key to perfection, the most effective outcomes may be achieved by employing such a magnificent teaching method on a consistent basis. Make the concepts habitual and woven into your everyday lifestyle. Establish a habit such as mindfulness, meditation, gratitude journaling, or other practices to resonate with you through time. The tenacity of your efforts shall become an inspiration to, as well as an added respect from those who see your dedication. Embrace your mistakes and setbacks as opportunities for growth in the course of your journey. There will be moments when you slip from the path of these teachings. Don't become disheartened. Instead, treat these experiences as valuable lessons to further refine your practice and character. Exemplifying the capacity to learn from your mistakes earns respect from others. Consider joining a community or group of like-minded individuals who share your interest in these teachings. Surround yourself with people who are on a similar journey, can provide valuable support, encouragement, and insights. Building a support network can be a source of inspiration and motivation, while also offering you opportunities to share and learn from others. Your life conditions and experiences will change as they do your practice, and consequently, your approach to working with these teachings will also need to adjust to unfolding your practice and understanding of these teachings. The ability to move with is a sure sign of true mettle in this regard, and is respected by those who get to see you go through it as you start to gain insights and really realize the very profound changes these teachings bring to your life. Consider sharing your wisdom with others, whether through teaching, mentoring, or simply offering guidance to friends and family. Sharing your knowledge can be a source of inspiration for those who are seeking to embark on a similar path. Remember that personal growth is a lifelong endeavor, and transformation takes time. Be patient with yourself and celebrate no matter how insignificant that progress may appear. To the point of patience is a virtue others respect, because it shows that you care about self-development and inner serenity. When these principles are brought together, it is a sign that you should work toward achieving balance in your life, including balance in your actions, in your relationships with other people, and in your own well-being. When you live a life that is balanced and harmonious simply by virtue of its existence, people will appreciate you because they will see how elegantly you are able to navigate through the challenges that you are confronted with. At last, the principles of Buddhism are not just philosophical concepts, but practical tools that can help you cultivate a deeper sense of mindfulness, compassion, and respect for yourself and others. By integrating these teachings into your life, you will inspire those around you to embark on their journeys of personal growth and self-improvement. 11 lessons of forgiveness. One additional lesson that complements the teachings of Buddhism and can greatly make your trip toward earning respect: the lesson of forgiveness. Buddhism teaches the importance of forgiveness, both for oneself and for others. When you can forgive past wrongs and let go of grudges, you free yourself from the burden of resentment and anger. Forgiveness involves self-forgetfulness, releasing the guilt and self-criticism that may be holding you back. Forgive yourself of past wrongs and understand that you deserve dignity, even with flaws, for those who forgive others. Let go of hatred and resentment to those who have harmed you. Forgiving others is not saying the other person was right, but that you are releasing the burden of the poison which clings to all hurts in your heart. Compassion and forgiveness. Approach forgiveness with compassion towards yourself and others. This practice reveals your emotional maturity and will receive respect from those who understand your ability to rise above past conflicts. Forgiveness is a strong lesson that promotes healing and creates harmony in your relationships. It also depicts your emotional intelligence and potential to grow, which are qualities respected by others. 12th lesson of contentment, a lesson closely related to gratitude in Buddhism. Contentment involves finding contentment in the present moment and embracing the simplest of life. By practicing contentment, you can easily have an inner peace and a positive attitude that can be adopted naturally, which in turn commands respect from the ones close to you. To include contentment in your life, simplify your life. Adopt a more straightforward way of living by decluttering your material space and mental clutter, which means ridding yourself of unnecessary clutter, can lead to a very contentful and peaceful life. Accept the now, instead of always reaching out and seeking more practice. Contentment with what you have and where you stand in life. This is such a mindset. Fosters a sense of gratitude and respect for this moment. Foster healthy relationships and seek healthy connections that bring you fun or joy or contentment. Let go of those toxic relationships and abide in the ones that uplift and support you. Practice mindfulness as previously discussed. It is an effective tool for cultivating contentment. When you're fully present in the moment, you can appreciate the beauty and simplicity of life. By embodying contentment, you'll find that your ability to remain positive and satisfied, regardless of external circumstances, is respected by those who recognize your inner strength and resilience. 13 Lesson of Generosity. A lesson that goes hand in and with compassion and gratitude. Buddhism teaches the importance of giving freely to others, whether it is through acts of kindness or sharing resources or offering support to those who are in need. You not only improve the lives of other people when you engage in acts of generosity, but you also earn the respect of those around you for the selflessness and kindness that you display in the activities that you routinely engage in throughout your life. Conduct activities that are useful to other people. Engage in acts of kindness that are wholly unforeseen. Be generous with your time and resources. Invest your money in things that are significant, or engage in activities that are beneficial to other people. It's helping a stranger, giving to charity, or supporting a friend in need. Share your resources, whether you have material wealth or knowledge to offer. Be willing to share your resources with others. This practice demonstrates your willingness to make a positive impact on the world. Find opportunities to volunteer your time and skills to causes that align with your values. Contributing to the well-being of others is held in high regard by those who witness your commitment to positive change. Adopt a generous mentality where giving becomes a way of life. When you work at being generous, it becomes a defining characteristic of your personality, earning the respect and admiration of people around you. Generosity is a lesson that not only strengthens your relations and well-being, but also ripples off with positivity and gentleness on earth by a life of give and take. Inspire reverence for your selfless and compassionate heart. Curious about what's next? Don't go anywhere. We've lined up some intriguing revelations that will keep you on the edge of your seat, but don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. 14 Lesson of Equanimity. Equanimity is a lesson that supplements Buddhism's teachings of patience and impermanence. Equanimity is the ability to maintain mental and emotional balance when faced with the swings of life's pendulum. It's the ability to stay cool, composed, even when faced with what looks like adversity and challenge. To cultivate equanimity, develop an even-mindedness, balanced mind. Meditation is a potent tool for developing equanimity. The regular practice of meditation enables you to watch your thoughts and feelings without attachment and aversion. Accept the uncertainty of life and understand that life is, by its very nature, unpredictable, and not everything will go according to the script. Develop an open heart to accept the uncertainties of life with a calm mind. Maintain a steady perspective in times of trial. Seek to keep a steady perspective. This steadiness is admired by those who witness your ability to persevere with grace and dignity. Release judgments. Work at becoming non-judgmental and fair-minded in your dealings with others. Treat all equally with respect regardless of their situation or actions. It is a lesson that allows you to move through life's trials with grace and dignity when you can keep calm and empathetic. At all times, you gain everyone's respect who acknowledge your power and strength. 15 Lessons of Inner Peace. A basic Buddhist lesson. Inner peace is a lesson that underlies all of the others. That attainment of inner peace is not a destination, but a process that continues on as you cultivate all of the other teachings that we have learned so far, including mindfulness, compassion, non-attachment, and contentment. It is vital to engage in the discipline of calm and isolation in order to develop a connection with your inner self. In order to experience inner peace and harmony, it is necessary to engage in this exercise. Admit that there are many aspects of life that are beyond your abilities to decide, and let go of the urge to exert control over yourself. Put an end to the preoccupation with the urge to assert control over everything that occurs. It is more beneficial for you to focus on developing your ability to respond appropriately to a variety of circumstances. Practice forgiveness and acceptance, and let go past grievances and accept things as they are. This attitude leads to inner peace and is respected by others who see your emotional maturity live authentically and align your actions and choices with your true self. Embracing authenticity is a powerful way to find inner peace and earn the respect of those who recognize your sincerity. Inner peace is not just a personal achievement, and thus it emits outward and shapes the character of your relationships and associations. If you embody a sense of serenity by natural right, commands respect and admiration from all who observe your transformational path, which includes in these supplementary lessons the elements of forgiveness, contentment, generosity within your person. Life, together with the key concepts we have discussed, can result in a dramatic change in your personality and in how you relate to others as you continue on your path of self-discovery and personal growth. Remember that respect is not a destination, but a byproduct of living authentically, compassionately, and mindfully. The journey that you have taken is a testament to the power of these teachings, as it demonstrates how they have the ability to motivate positive change in the world and in the lives of people whose lives you have touched. Lessons of mindful consumption. A lesson that aligns with the teachings of non-attachment and gratitude in a world filled with consumerist Buddhism. Mindful and ethical consumption. Consciousness of what you consume with regard to material goods of media and the resources that you will in turn not only reduce the impact that you have environmentally, but rather inspire respect from those who see the commitment that you have to living responsibly to integrate mindfulness and conscious consumption into your daily life. Evaluate your needs. Regularly assess what you really need and what you want. Practicing discernment in your consumption not only reduces waste, but also promotes a respect for the environment and how you view material goods in a thoughtful manner. There is support for ethical brands. Decide to invest in businesses and brands that have a commitment to ethical, responsibly, sustainably. Your mindful decisions are valued by the people who look at your commitment to responsible consumerism. Make less waste and maintain your waste through recycling. Reusing and reducing while leading in eco-friendly practices reflects your respect for the planet and for future generations' media consumption. Be discerning in your media consumption, focusing on what raises you and enlightens rather than creates negativity or mindless consumption. Your discernment in media choices is acknowledged by those who are aware of your commitment to mental and emotional well-being through mindful consumption. As a way of life, you not only contribute to a more sustainable and conscious world, but also reap the respect of others who witness your commitment to responsible living. But before starting the video, be sure to smash the like button and subscribe to never miss out on any of our videos. The video is going to be amazing, so make sure you stick to the end. Now, let's get started. Number 17, lesson is kindness. Kindness is a universal virtue that cuts across cultures and religions in Buddhism. Kindness is emphasized as a way to bring compassion and harmony in the world. It's a lesson that, when practiced seriously, can inspire deep respect and admiration from those you encounter to incorporate kindness into your life. Practice random acts of kindness, small. All the good gestures like holding a door open for someone or giving a genuine compliment can make somebody's day. In order to properly comprehend the people around you, it is of the utmost importance to demonstrate respect by growing a caring heart and knowing how to approach each and every human being with sensitivity. Being a good friend and offering aid to those who are in need of assistance is something that is crucial to do when friends and loved ones are in similar situations. It is something that is greatly respected to be someone who genuinely cares about the lives of other people. For your hands to render kindness to them in their moments of weakness will remain a source of immense respect and gratitude. Extend kindness to all living beings. Treat every being alive, including animals and the environment, with kindness and respect, your commitment to no harm, and compassion will most certainly show off your strong character so well doing kindness. Like a life creates ripples. You show respect, not only for the acts that you make, but also for the love and warmth that you bestow upon the world through the compassion that you employ to transmit love and warmth. A total of 18 teachings on how to cultivate self-compassion are presented here. Along with teaching forgiveness and inner peace, the lesson of self-compassion is a lesson that complements the teaching of these concepts. Self-compassion is a lesson that teaches compassion for oneself. Treating yourself with the same attributes of kindness and compassion that you show to other people is something that you should do at the same time. Practicing self-compassion doesn't just elevate your well-being, but also win the respect of those who see the depth of your self-love and inner strength. To infect self-compassion throughout your life, be aware of self-talk. Pay attention to your internal dialogue and replace self-criticism with loving kindness. This exercise encourages the development of self-respect and emotional well-being. Accept flaws. Recognize that you, like every human being, is imperfect. Accept your weaknesses and errors as chances for growth and development. Value self-care and make it. Commitment to your well-being is respected by those who can see your self-love. Forgive yourself. Let go of past mistakes and forgive yourself for any perceived wrongdoings. Self-forgiveness is a strong reflection of your emotional maturity and self-respect. Thanks for joining us on Wisdom Diaries. We hope today's story have been the positives for today. Incorporating these Buddhist lessons into your life will not only help you command respect, but also lead to a more peaceful and fulfilling existence. Remember, respect isn't something you demand. It's something you attract through the way you carry yourself, the compassion you show, and the wisdom you embody. If these teachings resonated with you, be sure to give this video a thumbs up, share it with a friend who could benefit from these lessons, and subscribe to Mindful Confidence for more life-changing insights. Let's continue this journey of growth together. Thanks for watching. Until next time, stay mindful, stay compassionate, and let your inner strength shine.
Audio Jungle.